If you're somebody that doesn't necessarily like the look of foundation or even the way it feels on your skin, this is for you. Hey Socialites, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Ariell. I create mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and lifestyle vlogs. So if that's the type of content you enjoy watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come join the family. Today I'm going to show you how I got this minimalist makeup look, you guys. This is not as many products as you would think. Super natural look using Merit products. I do want to thank Merit for partnering with me on today's video. I'm going to show you how to get a minimalist look using a bunch of Merit products. Some of them are new to me. And I really enjoy the brand. For those who aren't familiar with Merit, it's a clean beauty brand, which I love, and I know a lot of you love too. I did see a lot of comments on the last video using Merit products that some of you guys really enjoy their products. When you really want that clean girl look, that very minimalist aesthetic girl look, Merit is the brand to go with. That's what they specialize in, is products that's good for acne skin. They're non-comedogenic and just really nourishing on the skin as well. You guys can shop Merit from the link that I'll have in the description box. Keep in mind, with every single order with Merit, you get this signature bag. You can travel with this, keep your makeup in it in your restroom or wherever you do your makeup. I think this is too cute, so that's just an added bonus. So if you want to see how I got this minimalist look, then keep on watching. Okay, Socialites, so I'm excited for this look. Let's start out with the Ole Hendrickson Transform. This is a toner. It's a dark spot toner, as you guys can see. I do have quite a few dark spots. One of the Socialites brought it to my attention that her skin does much better in the wintertime than it does the summer. And I think that's the way my skin is, because I go months straight with my skin being like completely clear. And then all of this will happen, and I think it happens in the summertime. Comment down below if you have those issues. So now I'm going to go in with the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. You guys, this gives what it says. It gives an instant glow. You do need to shake it up first because it does have that separation from the oil in there. I find that about 2 to 3 pumps is enough for my face. I like to warm it up in my hands and just press it into the skin. Even though it does have that sort of oil content, it doesn't dry oily to the skin. It just gives a nice, beautiful glow. The directions on the back of the bottle does state that you can put this on before or after moisturizer. I always put my serums on before moisturizers because it just helps your moisturizer to sink a little further into the skin and sort of moisturize. It just helps your moisturizer to really do its job. Now that the serum has been on the skin about 2 minutes or so, going in with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Cream. This is a moisturizer and primer in one. I love these products that cut down on using so many, and I think that goes right into line with the brand, because Merit is a minimal brand, meaning less is more. Use less, not so heavy. On the last minimal makeup look that we did with Merit Beauty, I introduced to you guys the Minimalist Stick. It's described as not a foundation, not a concealer, but both. So it's one of those products that doubles as a concealer and a foundation. Looks like this. It's creamy, but not too creamy. A little bit, I don't want to say on the dry side, but it's more on the matte side. So I think it's perfect that they have a product like this that you can put on first. That way this has something to sort of glide to. Just think of it as matte, and I want to say that because this is a product that you don't necessarily have to set with a powder. So I find that it works out best to sort of have your face nice and cleansed and moisturized. That way this can sort of glide right on and stay in place without looking dry or without skipping. So my skin tone is amber, and this is what amber looks like. And then I also have Tiger Eye, which is a couple shades darker, and I'm going to use Tiger Eye for the perimeter of my face so you can see the difference. So if you notice, I'm sort of lighter here, and then I get deeper on the outside of my face around the perimeter. So this will serve for the perimeter, and this I can sort of use on the inside of my face. I do want to start off by applying the product where I need it so I can get an ultra natural look, that true no makeup look. We're going to see if we can achieve that. So I'm just going to go right over the spots that I need the coverage. And keep in mind, this is buildable too. So if you need to go back in with more, you can do so and it won't look heavy. To blend this in, I'm going to use a combination of my fingers. That way it can sort of warm the product into the skin a little bit better. And the #1 brush from Merit, they were kind enough to send over this brush, which I've heard amazing things about. You're supposed to be able to use this brush for almost anything as far as the complexion is concerned. So let's try this. Very soft brush, but at the same time, it's dense enough to give you the coverage that you need. Yes, I like this brush. Honestly, I'm okay with the coverage, but I want to perfect it just a little bit more. So I'm just going to go back over the spots where I feel like I need it, where I can still see the pigmentation. I love how this product just sort of blends in with your skin. You know how some foundations, depending on what it is, if you want to just kind of spot conceal with certain products, you can see it. You can see like, okay, they have on no makeup, but you could tell there's product here and there's product here. This sort of just melts right into the skin. The texture mimics skin almost exact. Now for the perimeters of the face, I want to go in with another minimalist stick. This one's in the color Tiger Eye. Like I said earlier, it's just a couple shades deeper. Nothing too drastic at all. Definitely not drastic enough to call it a full-on contour in my opinion. Once again, using that same #1 brush, I'm just gonna tap it. This product basically melts into the skin, so you just need a light tap. Super beautiful and lightweight. I don't feel like we necessarily need a concealer under eye to brighten. I feel like we can do powder and be done with the look, but I'm gonna go in with the concealer just to sort of polish the look off a bit, using Haus Labs concealer because this is a medium coverage. It's not too heavy at all. You can still see your skin through it and it's really smooth at the same time. So I'm using shade 40. And that's literally all the concealer I'm going to use today. If you're somebody who has dry skin, I feel like you don't even have to powder this look. That's just the sort of staying power that the Merit stick will give you, the minimalist stick. You probably wouldn't have to, but being that it's a little bit more emollient on my skin to the eye, I already know how my skin does. My skin is normal sort of combo skin, so I'm gonna lightly powder using the Say powder. This is a super lightweight, almost undetectable powder, and I use the color Translucent Medium. And don't feel like if you lightly powder, you're gonna lose the glow. Trust me, in about 30 minutes, that glow is gonna start to show back through. This is just gonna keep it from looking oily, you know what I mean? If you have that combo skin like I do. If you notice, I only set under eye, on the chin, the forehead, and down the nose. So just where I needed the center parts of the face, I'm leaving the glow in this area. For brows, I'm going to use the LYS brow pencil. For that softer brow look, I'm going to use that same minimalist stick, the one in amber, my skin tone, and that's what I'm going to use to sort of clean up the brow area. And I'm going to hold the brows in place with the LYS brow gel. Now for another new product that I'm super excited about, you guys. I've been wanting to try this. This is the new Merit Solo Shadow, and it's in the color Brun. So this is supposed to be like a cream shadow. They come in these little pots like this. I think the packaging is so super chic. The detail with the name on the top is just so classy to me. And then when you open it up, y'all, this packaging is so nice. And to apply that, I'm going to use the #2 brush from Merit. This is a double-ended brush, so it does have the fluffier side on one end and then a small pencil-like side on the other. So I'm going to start off using my finger just to see how it applies that way. Let's go right in. Pretty pigmented. It shows up really pigmented. That's pretty. Blends fairly easily. And it's buildable. So when I went back the second time, it got a little deeper. That's nice, you guys. I like this. I was debating if I should get this color or like they have like a deep green. I thought that would have been gorgeous, but I just did a green look. So I opted for the brown. Okay, so now that I'm feeling it, it's dry. So it takes about a minute to dry, which is enough time to get a blend. So, and I'm probably not gonna have to worry about it creasing either. Like if you're somebody with oily lids, I feel like this would be perfect for you because it literally feels dry, almost like you have a powdered shadow on. So goes on kind of creamy, but it dries to almost a powder like finish. So for the other eye, let's use the brush to see how that applies. And you do want to kind of like sweep it on. If you notice, I'm press and sort of sweep, but I'm obviously doing it faster. Press and sort of sweep, like lightly pick your hand off. You don't want to sweep back and forth because it will probably skip and it dries in a minute. So this is going to be best if you sort of tap it in and you just sort of press and sort of flick in a sense, like just press, flick, and you're sort of lightly raising it off the skin just a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit more pigmented where I use the brush. So let's go over this side to see if I can make it even. I really like this product. Flipping to the other side, the pencil shaped side. Gonna go right back in and then we're gonna smoke out the bottom lash line with the same color. And I'm gonna sort of fade that out with just the very tip of the blending side. Going in with my Hourglass Ambient Powder. This one's in the color Eternal Light. And my Real Techniques 400 brush. Mascara. Okay, so let's put a little mascara on the bottom lashes as well, just a little bit. For lips, let's do Caramel Butter Gloss from NYX. The Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. And this is the final look. I do want to add that this feels very hydrating on the skin as well. If you're somebody that doesn't necessarily like the look of foundation or even the way it feels on your skin, this is for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial today. Comment down below your go-to or your favorite Merit products. You can shop Merit using the link in my bio. I'll have it put up towards the top. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars.